Hey America, how you doing? Is the Olympics providing a good smoke screen for you? You know, Michael Phelps is losing all these races. It's been very difficult for him to repeat what he did in the last Olympics, and it's representative of what the United States of America is today. We're just not the same that we used to be. We're not a growing economy. We don't have a manufacturing base. We don't have jobs. We don't have real leadership. We have dictators in power trying to pass new gun confiscation bills and treaties at the United Nations, but we no longer represent anything that America once stood for. So how are the Olympics treating you, America? Is it providing a big enough smoke screen so you're not paying attention to what's really going on? I mean, that's the truth, America, because what's really going on behind the scenes right now is the toppling of Syria, which is engaged in a civil war thanks to the United States of America. In fact, when you see images of Aleppo, their city in complete chaos, and you see teenagers and young men and women and children murdered with their heads blown off. In fact, Israelis are using binoculars right now out of the Golan Heights to watch the carnage. Thank the United States of America. Thank Israel. In fact, Mitt Romney was just in Israel declaring Jerusalem as the capital and basically sucking the you-know-what of Benjamin Netanyahu. So I have a fundamental question to ask America. What's the difference between Mitt Romney and Barack Hussein Obama? And the answer to that question is nothing. Nothing at all. Both of them are going to take us to war. Both of them want a new war in Syria and also a war with Iran. And that's exactly what Mitt Romney said. In fact, Obama donated tens of millions of dollars prior to Romney's trip out there to placate Benjamin Netanyahu, which he historically doesn't have that very good of a relationship with. So this is where we are today. I would almost guarantee that we will watch further escalation in the coming days with the Olympics providing that smokescreen of a toppling Syria. You know, the United States, Israel very much want Bashar al-Assad dead. And so their intention is to assassinate him. Hillary Clinton's intention is to kill him. The United States and Israel's intention is to murder him, just like Muammar Gaddafi of Libya. You know, it's also interesting to note, many of you know this, I might be preaching to the choir, but Al-Qaeda is actually fighting for the Free Syrian Army. Yeah, that's right, Al-Qaeda, funded by the CIA. It's always been funded by the CIA. So we say Al-Qaeda isn't our friend, that these people are jihadists and terrorists, you know, the same people blowing up the World Trade Center according to our government, but we allow them to fight for the Free Syrian Army regime to topple Bashar al-Assad. We let that happen, and that's fine. That's cool. There was also a great article out of Russia today that showed evidence that there's British fighters, British jihadists fighting with the Syrian rebels. You see, this is an international toppling of the Middle East. Destabilization is the goal. Destabilization has been the game plan the entire time. This is where we stand today. The Middle East is being conquered by an imperializing West, an imperialist West, and an imperializing Israel that says it's playing self-defense. And I love how commentators say, we got to go take out and murder Bashar al-Assad and destroy his government and arm the revolutionaries because he might use chemical weapons on us. He might use things like sarin gas to kill people. And God forbid he use his biological weapons. You know what? Bashar al-Assad should use his chemical weapons. He should use his biological weapons. We are trying to take down his regime. Flip this around for a minute. Imagine if Bashar al-Assad was arming Occupy Wall Street in the United States of America with AK-47s and tanks, trying to kill Barack Hussein Obama, trying to topple our government here in the United States. Do you think we'd have a reaction? Do you think Obama would fight back, or would he just let himself be murdered by Bashar al-Assad? Because it's exactly what we're doing to Syria. It's exactly what we're doing to Iran. So we're getting what we ask for. You know, when another building blows up and another bomb goes off in American City, we're getting exactly what we intended. We're getting exactly what we deserve. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen. I hope to God that doesn't happen. But do you see, when you flip it around, how this all begins to make more and more sense? The United States, the same government that is pro-bailout, pro-Jamie Dimons of the world, pro-multi-billions of dollars, trillions of dollars worth of stimulus, quantitative easing to infinity, with not a single one of these criminals ever going to jail, without a single one of these people ever being prosecuted for their crimes. Has anybody gone down since the LIBOR scandal? No, not a single goddamn one of these criminals, not a single goddamn one of these crooks. We know where the United States stands. We know they're coming after our guns. More importantly, they're coming after our freedom. Either stand up, speak up now, and get the word out, or don't. But if you value the Constitution, if you value freedom, and if you value liberty, and if you value yourself, your friends, and family, please speak up. Please do something. I'm Christopher Greene. You've been watching Green Wave TV, alternative media television, and I just deliver the Daily Wave. Hard-hitting and in your face, America.